Sitting here thinking about a conservatorship and what I found when I looked it up online, right? I knew a lot more about it, but I had forgotten because I haven't had to revisit the whole situation since my mom, right? It's currently 5:58 a.m. and it is officially Sunday, January 19th, 2025. I thought yesterday was Sunday. It turned out to be Saturday, which means the day before was Friday, which I thought was Saturday, which I'm mad about because that means that I accidentally, like misused my Friday, which I don't typically do. That was another weekday. I could have had some things done, right? But anyway, that's besides the point. So I was looking up the information, right? And I said, okay, so it seems that they have to prove that a person is incapable of caring for themselves, or maybe the person might be trying to harm themselves, or maybe the person may be ill or something like that. It's like, I'm paraphrasing, obviously, but you get my point. Like, it has to be proven that they need to have someone over their finances, right? The person can't work, the person can't hold a place down, the person can't have money, they can't manage money. Like, it has to be something going on, right? And I said, well, none of that shit applies to me. And then I realized, I said, that's why they've been working through different communities to blacklist you. Now they're getting ready to try to make it seem as if somebody's going to run you out of town. Like, oh, we just don't want her here, or whatever the case is. It's like, so where would that even come from? Well, it would come from a secret alliance, an alliance between a community and another community that said where they've made a commitment to basically trying to exile me, or, you know, giving me some type of scarlet letter, or you get my point, right? It's like, okay, we'll take the fall this time. We'll make it look like it was us this time, but the reality is that we know this woman ain't no damn nuisance. She doesn't want to go along with whatever it is that we're trying to make her go along with, right? She's working class. She likes to work. She likes to have a paycheck, a steady paycheck. She likes to be able to make her own bills and, and buy her own cars and, whatever the case, right? So, all right, we got that out the way. But now I'm thinking, okay, so wait a minute. That would make so much sense. Blacklist her so that she cannot. We know that she has a higher earning potential. We know that she has a skill set, a number of skill sets actually, that, she can lean on in order to provide for herself and her family. But what we need to do is we need to shake up the foundation so that she would come to us, right? It's at some point she's gonna get tired of being broke. We got to make sure she can't work. We got to make sure she can't keep a job, so we're going to harass her off every job she has. We're going to infiltrate whatever arena she's in. If she's working in real estate, we'll infiltrate that. She working in escrow, we'll infiltrate that. She working in fashion, we'll infiltrate that. I went by my old job, sidebar. I went by my old job the other day where I was a visual merchandiser and supervisor, right? And I could see where, there have been some, kind of touches. I can see where they've been inspired by my personal style too, which I thought was pretty cute. I was like, oh my goodness, that's something I would wear. They weren't like that before I had came through there, right? I was like, that is so cute. I love that. It's not the first time I've seen that happen, actually, and I'm super honored, honestly. But in addition to that, I could tell that there had been, some infiltration that had taken place too, right? So I was like, that's interesting. I moved along. I just noticed it, made a mental note, kind of smiled a little bit like, okay, y'all almost got it. Y'all almost got it. It's not quite the Thai look, but y'all almost got it. So anyway, It was very cute. I love the visuals, but their visual team is amazing, and it always has been since the beginning, which was one of the reasons why I didn't mind applying at the company, because I was like, shit, hell yeah, I'd love to work with them. That's wonderful. Anyway, so back to what I was talking about. So in order to make it to where it would be legal or justifiable for someone to become a conservator without my knowledge, right? They would have to first prove that I would be unable to meet my basic needs and the basic needs of my children. So that is where the root began.